Hello again, Southern Sports Focus. And what I want to do today in this 2-minute-ish drill is talk a little bit about the Florida Gators. Now, I was thinking about doing this for my 5 games, 5 questions segment, which I hope to do later today or maybe tomorrow, the weekly feature where we take a game and ask a question about it and do that 5 times. Pretty simple concept. But I want to do this kind of a standalone because it's something that goes beyond just the game this weekend against Miami. And I'm asking, will Billy Napier ever get a clue? Will he get a chance to? It was really just astounding to see the failures of the Florida offense versus LSU this past Saturday. And yes, Billy Napier calls his own plays, so the majority of the blame goes on him. You have a young QB obviously struggling, throwing picks, and just unable to figure out the LSU defense. So what do you do in a game where it's tight enough where you can still try to run the ball to settle things down? Of course, you have this young quarterback that is struggling, throw the ball 49 times. Now, I know Florida ran the ball 27 times for just 79 yards, but 9 of those attempts were by quarterback DJ Lagway. Jaden Baugh, who's the Gators' best player on offense without question, only ran the ball 10 times. Now, yes, he had 7 receptions, but the fact remains, Billy Napier could not recognize that Lagway was just a mess on that field. And getting Jaden Baugh more involved, getting him more touches on the ground, could have helped settle things, or any of their other running backs. The point is, they had to run the ball more, and they did not. And this is just something that Billy Napier does not seem to get. He didn't seem to see that Lagway, with pressure coming, stared down his receivers, allowing the Tiger defensive backfield to basically sit back and lock in on Gator wideouts. Also, when your coaches like he doesn't have a clue, the play reflects that with a sloppy effort. Once again, penalties killed Florida. The offensive line, with 4 returning starters, they just kind of stunk it up this season. Against LSU, they were flagged 5 times, including 4 times on holding penalties. One of those flags proved very costly, as a holding penalty wiped out an 87-yard touchdown pass late in the first quarter. The losses to South Florida and LSU were littered with bad mistakes and undisciplined play. The Gator offense, in their last 8 quarters of football, the last 2 games, they've scored 2 touchdowns. They've had 3 touchdowns wiped out due to penalties. Now, I could go on and on, but the point is, for Florida to have any glimmer of hope at all versus Miami, something has to change, especially for the offense. Mistakes are killing them, and I certainly don't know the solution to fix them, but unfortunately for Gator Nation, apparently neither does Billy Napier.